And here we go. Hey guys, it's Jennie Wolek, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Good to see some of your faces. It's a Friday. It's so exciting. It's Ask Me Anything. A lot of times people ask me just little details of how we do certain things here in our business. And I'm like, I'm just going to hop in every Friday and share little snippets of the systems, tools, or models that we use. And so I thought I would use this topic today because we're doing this right now on our team here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, the Wolek Group. If you want to go to Facebook, the Wolek Group, you can see all of the things in real life that are happening right now because we are doing an opt-in to win as well as a call-in to win in the same week. We call it date night. So we have a date night theme all around Valentine's kind of stuff. But today we'll mainly focus on what I have affectionately called opt in, because what we're going to do is the goal is to have a giveaway like we've done so many times before in this new virtual world of having giveaways and events for our clients safely, having fun, giving back. And we want to do that in a way that allows us to also have contacts, right? Where we have conversations with them. And this was the idea, and I'll always give Ellie credit. So Ellie McIntyre had the idea of, that reverse bold 100 where everyone, your people call into you on that one day. And it's chaotic. If you've done one, it's exciting and fun and lots of energy, and it's exhausting. So Ellie had this brilliant idea because she's a small team. She was like, we couldn't even handle that. So why don't we have a little more control over it? And so instead, we're going to have them fill out the Google form in advance. And that way they're giving us all the data that we would like, their name, number, email, phone number. And then we ask if they might have a referral for us. They could get entered into the drawing twice. And they are giving us all that information. They submit the form that comes into us. And we also have it as part of our marketing that we are going to, in order to confirm their registration, that we're going to call them on a certain day between a certain time. So it's really a two-step process. You know what? If they fill out all that form and the data, now we're building our database with more information, possibly getting a referral. That's awesome. And then we have the call day, which is usually a week or two later, because you're going to have that marketing time of sharing and promoting, fill out the form. And then as a team, we have the call day, and it's so much less stress. If you're a team or if you are a solo agent, you can definitely manage your phone calls out better than having them all coming in randomly. So I thought it was a brilliant idea. We already have implemented. So today I went ahead and created a little Google slide for y'all that I'll share it with you. You can have it. And it's just kind of an example of the one that we ran back in the fall that we had super great success on for our first attempt. And we've got another one launching right now. And so I'll share you some ideas and graphics on that. And it's just a fun way. Again, there's going to be so many things inside of this kind of event. You're going to have a giveaway. You're going to have a sponsor partner that's going to help pitch in. The thing about these kind of giveaways are usually not very much in money. So you can always have a title partner, lender friend, pitch in $100, $200, whatever it is that helps out with the budget. And then you can promote them as part of the marketing, right? So whenever you have the reminder Facebook post or the reminder email that goes out to your database, you get to promote your vendor partner. And then, like you guys know, we always want to partner with some kind of nonprofit. So you could say, for everyone who fills out this form, we'll donate $5 to ABC charity, or $1, or whatever you think kind of engagement you're going to get. My goal is to always donate $500 to that nonprofit that we pick, but you can create whatever number works good for you. Because that's just kind of a part of our mission statement, is to always give back to the community. So we always attach the nonprofit. And then you're going to have the fun, you're going to have the engagement, you're going to get the contacts. So I'm going to go and share my screen with y'all because I just created this most amazing slideshow presentation. Just kidding. I just made it just now. Let's see if this will work. Can you guys see my screen? Yeah, cool. All right, so this is the opt-in to win, and here's how we do it. Well, first off, we create the plan. And I'm going to share this with you guys here with me on Zoom, those that are watching in Your Journey with Jennie. This is actually a copy of our playbook from 2020. And I left a couple of the tabs on here down at the bottom for you to have some ideas of what the marketing plan looks like. So we actually have a real marketing company that we leverage to help about 15 hours a week with a lot of our plans and our events. And so they think like and are actually marketing people. So they built out a lot of these templates for us and these ideas. So originally we called it the reverse bold 100. And the goal is to have people fill out the form and that we call them on a certain date. So you want to know, like, who are we targeting? What is the goal? What's the giveaway? So what we gave away was a front door decor makeover. It was so fun, got so much engagement because it was fall and it was pretty outside and everybody was, all excited to get outside. And so we partnered with a local girl who does that. She does porch and landscaping decor. And then we also partnered with this local nursery. That's where we bought everything from. So see, you can tie in being local to whatever your giveaway is. That was our goal for that. So we wanted to, this was the date of the event. Here's the Google form that you guys can look at for example. So this is all that they filled out. So you can see we had 78 entries for this form. Now, every time we run an event, we always learn from it, right? So this one, we would have loved way more entries. And I think that we had a really short marketing time. Like it was only like a week or something. I would encourage you to, if you can, have as much time. There's no harm in running this, fill out this form. You could run a Facebook ad, all kinds of promotion around it, because it's just simply fill out this form, you get entered. Oh, and we're going to call you, but yeah, you'll be entered, don't worry. And so we just have the whole script up here for them, giving them all of the information, letting them know how they're going to win, when we're going to make the announcement. They fill out their email, name, phone number, address. Thank you so much. And tell us why you would want to win this. You could put any questions in here that you want to know. Like, are there certain things that would help you? So this was great. Just kind of hearing the fun stories about why it would be fun for them to win. That was those, they're fun to hear, but then you could use that content if you needed to for any other reason. One more thing, if you can think of somebody who may need some help, and then they share their referral and the referral's phone number. And then here's a cute graphic, and this was what we used for our marketing piece. All of our graphics are made in Canva, nothing fancy. Of course, done by my marketing person, not me. So don't ask me Canva questions, but so that is the overview, the idea. You get the event, you got the theme. We had a partner that helped pay for it. It was a $750 event that she helped pay for. Sometimes, even if it's just a little bit of pitching in, that's super awesome. And then you guys will have a copy of this so you can go look at it later. But basically, here are the different email blasts. So we use a company called BombBomb that sends out our emails like this, just because we can have the template and just kind of plug in the different info for each time. And then you can just see all of the information there. So different versions of emails. So I wanted just to share those with you guys. And then this is really the kicker to this. So you have this response form that you and the agents, whoever's taking calls or making calls, fills out. So we create a Google form so that everybody asks the right questions and gets the right data, and it all is easily put into one place. So as a team, we don't have it coming from different pieces of paper and random emails or whatever. So this would be pulled up. I usually have it like on my iPad or something. Hey, it's Jennie with the Wolek Group. Thank you so much for filling out our form for your chance to win. We just want to ask you a few questions to get you entered into the drawing. And now remember, they've already given you all their data, right? All of their personal contact information. So here we just kind of ask some fun little questions just to gather more info and make it feel, fun and engaging. And so how long have you lived in the area? What's your favorite local restaurant? What's your favorite nonprofit? Now, really, the reasons we kind of ask these things is because we like promoting local businesses and local restaurants and local nonprofits. So that gave us some more information about our people as to what organizations they care about and what restaurants they like. So anyway, so that's fun. So then the agents know to ask all the same questions and then they submit it. And so what ended up happening for us, I'll just share the responses. So we had 73 people fill it out. We got 36 referrals. I mean, for like a couple hours of calling back people, that's probably, a pretty good return on our time. Well, and the other thing that I got real purposeful about this past year is I've loved doing all of these kind of events, but I needed to know what's the main goal for us. Of course, it's to have fun with our database. Of course, it's to engage with our community, but also I want to grow our database. So my focus is how many new people did we get that already weren't a part of our world? And so those could come from obviously your web, like your social posts and things like that, or maybe the emails that go out to your whole database, they just hadn't ever been converted yet. So we have a plan that goes into effect once they're a new person added to our database. So then we just kind of all in one place have what went well, what could we have done better, any kind of information. So what ended up happening was 73 filled out the form, but on call day, only 45 people took the call from us. So basically we had, 73 people. I divided it among the agents. Everybody had like 10 or so people to call. They got in their calls. They knew that on the message you say, hey, it's Jennie. I'm calling to confirm your registration for our whatever kind of event. Please give me a call back so I can get you entered. So that there's that urgency that you'd actually have a conversation. But at the end of the day, again, we already got all the data. This was just the wrapping it up. So really, 45 people were who ended up getting registered officially. And then here's just some other links for you guys to look at. You can see just some ideas for here's where we promoted the businesses. Here's where we promoted our insurance partner. So that is just the overall plan for you guys. You have that now, you know what you're gonna do. And here's just kind of, I love saying the phrase my coach told me a while back, and I say it all the time, Jordan Freed, I love that guy. He said, you just have to create the plan and run the play. So now that we have this plan as a template, we can just switch the different giveaway or switch the different sponsor partners or nonprofit. And that's exactly what we're doing right now, because this was for a front porch giveaway, and now we're doing it for what we call our date night giveaway. So having an email, I just went through all the things that you guys need to know in order to run the play. So here's just our updated version of what we've got going on right now. So this is what we're doing right now. So if you don't have a client event coming up, just steal this, use it, and go, because there's still time to get this promotion in. So we just decided so we kind of do a twofer. So for Valentine's Day, officially Valentine's Day, we do a come in and get your take and bake pizza and a bottle of wine for your date night supplies. So this would be, that play is just like how you run a pie day, right? So for pie day, your people, they come in, they get their pie, and they leave. That's a come in. But we also partner our come in event with a opt-in beforehand. So on the week before, on the 9th of February, we're having our call day where people will have already opted in. So here's what's just gone out in our email to our database. We're spreading the love this Valentine's Day. Enter to win a KitchenAid mixer and baking supplies. Hopefully a KitchenAid mixer will really stir up some excitement. Maybe it will. We'll find out. We've got some entries already. And so we just tell them, because it's the season of love, we want to give you some love. Here's what we've got going on. Here's how we're going to donate back to the community. Here's where you can find out if you won on our Facebook page. And here's how you enter to win. And it's that simple. So we have our email that goes out. We use a company called BombBomb, like I said, for those one-off kind of emails to our database. I'm sorry, not one-offs, but we, for our client events, we use Brivity currently as our CRM for now. And we can also send emails to our database through there, but you can't put in videos and it's just, they don't come through as well. And so we like using BombBomb for our client events. If you're interested in that, here's a link to BombBomb if you want to look into it. As a team, we just pay $588 to BombBomb for a whole calendar year. So you can get it on the downgraded, smaller version. It doesn't have to be the big stuff. This is the Google form for our client event that's happening right now. And you can see it's exactly the same as the one that I showed before. You're going to have all the contact information and letting them know how we're going to make the announcement. Here's an example of the Facebook post. It just got posted the other day. So that's the ad, but here's just an example that you guys can go and look and see, what it looks like. You can borrow the wording, you can do whatever you want with that. And then we have the Facebook event that just matches that. Now, the reason a Facebook event is great as well, and kind of as a separate thing from just a post, is that people can, RSVP to go to it, or they can get all the data, the info that they need to opt in for it. And you can also, the great thing about an event is you can, of course, boost it and do an ad on that if you wanted to. And then the promoting of your sponsors and local nonprofits, you can do it just by, like I shared, the graphics, or you could even, I also like doing this, is where I do a video with them. For example, like this is Shannon with Neighbors Along the Line. That's a local nonprofit. And so I just reach out to them and I say, hey, we're doing a client event for our people and our network and our database and the community, and we're going to be making a donation to your organization. Would you mind doing a quick 3 to 5 minute video with me and tell me about your organization so I can help promote you? And they always say yes. They always, of course, are up for talking about, especially nonprofits and especially business owners. They are all in the business of, getting more sponsors or getting more donations or getting more business. So they're always up for that. Here's a fun tip I wanted to share with you guys. Lots of people struggle over, well, how do I pick the number? How do I pick the winner? And honestly, if you use a Google form, and you guys know that when you have the Google form, you can open it up as a spreadsheet, and you have a spreadsheet and there's numbers on the side of the spreadsheet, and it's like numbers 1 through whatever. And so all I did was I Googled number generator, random number generator, and I just put in how many entries there are, and then you generate a number. And so I just go down on the spreadsheet and I pick that winner. So that's an easy tool that you guys can use. In the old days, we used to tear up pieces of paper, put them in a bowl and pull them out. And so that's a fun way to let people know that you're how you are going to get their data. So pick their winner. So tell me any questions or ahas or additional ideas that you guys have just around the idea of that. Okay, I see some questions in here, so I'm going to actually read these. So Vicky, I don't have a system to send mass emails. What else can I use? I would look into a way to send mass emails because as you're going to be focused on growing your database, you want to have that kind of tool. So whether it's a constant contact, I don't know all the different brands that exist out there, or even a bomb going at like the lowest level, it comes across really classy and clean. And if you send mass emails just through a CRM, that could come across as spam and you could get flagged, and you don't want that to happen. And then Joel is asking if people know that you're going to call them. And the answer is yes, because in all of the marketing that we do, we say on February 9th, we're going to call you from this time to this time. So be available to take our call. And then, oh, Lisa, this is a great question. If we don't get them on the phone, yes, absolutely send them a text. This is just like lead generation. You're wanting to have a conversation. And so, another couple ideas for tools you could use. I don't know if you use Sly Broadcast in your business for circle prospecting. We have done it that way as well. We'll send the voice. And so basically it's a pretty affordable way to Sly Broadcast. I think we do broadcast for some reason. And it goes to, it just goes right into their voicemail. And so it'd be, hey, it's Jennie with the Wolek Group. Just want to give you a reminder that we have this awesome giveaway, and you can use your same old script from whatever your wording is. And then you just say, so check your email or go to here, and you give them directions. You want to make sure on the voicemail that you put in a number where it's okay to get calls back, because you want that to either be your office line or probably not your personal cell phone. And depending, it could be, but either way. And that's always fun. And people sometimes, they cheat. They call before the start time and they call after the end time. And that's all right. Just have that whole day planned for making contacts and having fun. So what else? Did I just explain it so well that you guys got it? And
all the form links and all that you put on the screen, are we going to be able to go back to that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
how will we be able to do that?
Yeah. So what I do is that is a Google slide presentation. And so I'll just share that presentation, and those links are live inside of there. And I'll put it in awesome. I'll put them in the Facebook group here in just a little bit. You guys can just use whatever you want, make a copy, make your own. It's awesome. Great way to rip off and duplicate. That's what we do. Right, Beth?
Yeah, yes. Jennie, I have a question. I asked in there, would you use Viral? We just did a really nice video and sent it out through Viral for our promotion. We have $1,200 of restaurant gift cards going out for our for just a restaurant card giveaway next week. But as I've been calling my database, I'm so shocked. A lot of people aren't getting this video. Is it going to spam or whatever? So I'm having the link ready in my phone to quickly text it to them or email it to them and review everything. But this is new to me because we do have everybody calling in, and I know it's going to be crazy next Wednesday. So I love this idea of the Google form and getting everything in advance. And then, so my question is about Viral. And then number two, would that be irritating to so many of your regulars to refill out that form?
This is probably between the original call in and now the opt-in. This is probably like the 4th or 5th time we've run this kind of a play. And you know what? They want to win the contest. They just do it over and over.
They'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They do. And with viral, absolutely, you can run it through there. And I've been a viral client for a really long time. And that's why we kind of mix up our messages. So if they had at one point unsubscribed, unfortunately, from viral emails, then they're getting the bomb or we're sending through Brivity. So we kind of alternate the places so that
Okay.
it doesn't go to, so like, for example, the initial email we'll send out through BombBomb,
Mhm.
and then we may send the next one through Brivity.
Awesome.
Just
Thank
because,
you.
yeah, you bet.
Thanks. And I love the part about just the dollar to the, to someone, to the
Yeah.
nonprofit. That's great.
Yeah, I love that part too. Joseph is asking, you can use a Google number. Yep, you got it. So whenever we're having the call in to win version, we have it go to a Google number, and then the Google number feeds to the agents that are taking calls that day. So all of these are great tools. Okay. Okay. What other events for COVID times? We talked about this a lot, and I have a class called Mirror My Business. I've got one coming up, and Implement My Business. I know so many of you guys have taken those classes, so thank you. But that's where we always are talking about different ideas. This last session, I got some new good ideas. Maybe it's, you guys know we did the virtual bingo, was super fun. For your database, a virtual bingo. Her name's, I think, Brittany, and Sassy and Social is her company. For $75, she sets it all up. She does the bingo. It's super fun, very family friendly. For giveaway events, we always want to partner our giveaway ideas with whatever seasonally is happening. So last year we did Big Green Egg for Father's Day time, right? So grilling and smokers, and that was our biggest ever call in to win event. We had over 100 people call in. We had so many referrals, I think, 20, 30 referrals. So yeah, I just think whatever your giveaway is, partner it with the theme of whatever's going on. And then you can run these over and over again. So Beth, like you, we're just going to alternate the opt-in, the call-in, the come-in, or the go-out. And the go-outs would be your pop buys. Maybe those are to your rock stars or your raving fans, and you just can sprinkle them in through the year. So yeah. Any other questions you guys have?
So are you giving them an extra entry for the referral?
Yes, that's the kicker. That's how they give you a referral, is you say, oh, and by the way, if you can think of somebody who may need to buy or sell a home, and you've got their info, and I can put you in the drawing twice. And they're like, oh, well, and then they start throwing all their family members under the bus, and you get neighbors' names and numbers. And now sometimes whoever they refer isn't really necessarily a hot referral, but guess what? They're going in the database. So you're building your database and you're growing your connections in your sphere. So I love it. Love it. I think you guys are talking about something specific over there. So what else? Lisa, you have anything?
We just did, and of course I didn't run all the plays, but we just did, of course, National Popcorn Day, and we sent that out to our database and did that as a client touch. For February, I was going to do a selfish plug again and just try to get my reviews up. We didn't get a lot of reviews from 2020, so we were going to do, like we did last year, have dinner on us, have your Valentine's Day dinner on us, and just enter in for doing the reviews of that. But everyone is still so kind of nervous with COVID, so maybe I might have a dinner catered to whoever the winner is or something.
Yeah, that's a fun idea. I like that. Well, I'm with you. Another thing you guys can do is, like Lisa, we always are asking for reviews, and they tell us they'll give us one, and then they may not get around to it. So we have it on our calendar twice a year to do a reviews contest. So we say we have one running right now. If you want to go to the Wolek Group and scroll on our Facebook page, we have one. It's called Rewards for Reviews. and then they just fill out a form, or what do they do? Oh, they give us a review, and we've got the easy links for them to go give us a review. They go into a drawing. So for some local local businesses. So, well, I know your time is super valuable, and we're at the stopping point. Any final questions or ahas that you guys have to share?
Could you do the mass email through command? I've never tried it on command, but I didn't know if there was a reason you can't.
I don't know that answer.
Okay,
You can.
Thanks, Joel.
you can. Okay,
It's not putting in images and things like that. It's a little wonky, but like we use MailChimp again. It's the same as BombBomb and things, but you can do it, and we're getting there. I think it's just like everything else with command. It's almost there, but not quite. So especially like if you have a large database, it's tougher. But we've done a lot of stuff where we input it, like Jenny said, we use Canva and then import that in instead of some of the other ways they do it. So there's workarounds.
right. Okay.
Well, thank you guys for hanging
Jenny,
out.
we're glad that you're back in the
Thank you.
main house and you're better. It's been
Got
great
out of the
for
COVID jail. Yay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to see you guys, and I will share this here in just a minute. All right.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thanks.
Bye, guys. See
Thanks,
ya.
Jenny.
Bye.